Oh my God, like this is like over the top. I'm so excited, I can't stand it. You guys totally outdid yourselves. Phenomenal.
Hey, good morning everybody. It's Jack from Atlantis Water Gardens. Today we're in Madison, New Jersey, and we've got a little space that's gonna get a big impact. We got a raised garden bed here where they've got an existing small little bird bath water feature, but we want to do something a little more spectacular. We're going to be filling this with a stream and waterfall. What's tough about this is there's not a lot of room here. So we're going to have to build a reservoir here with our pump vault, with a few aqua blocks on this side, and we're going to take and go this way. Probably have some sort of pooling area here. We're going to start the waterfall up top here, get a few cascades. There's a couple things that I want to work into this. There's a memorial rock here for the homeowner's mother. We're going to see if we can kind of incorporate that maybe into the side of what we've got going on here. And we're going to take all these plants out, probably reuse them, but we're going to be adding quite a few aquatic plants inside here as well. The challenge here is the amount of space we have to work in, plus we're working behind this retaining wall. But I'm excited because we are going to see how much we can actually make happen in this small space, and I'm pretty confident it's going to be awesome. So you guys stick around. We're going to get this reservoir in first thing. We're actually going to be using concrete cloth here as well because they have a lot of chipmunks. We don't want them destroying the liner after it's all said and done. Let's get it rolling. Now that we've got that whole area excavated, our fabric and our liner are going in. We're also going to be putting concrete cloth around that to protect from the chipmunks because they love to be in all these garden walls and they could just go right towards that reservoir. Once our liner is situated, we can go ahead and install our pump vault along with our aqua blocks. These are going to create our structural void inside the reservoir to store our water. Then we can actually start shaping out where our waterfall is going to go and get started on the fun stuff. I feel like these small waterfalls are actually a lot harder than the ones with the big boulders in them. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 people here crammed into this space, but it is getting really tight to work over here. We've got the start of the waterfall that's going to be coming into our reservoir, framing it off of that piece of driftwood. They've got a small rock right there that's actually going to act as our weir coming into here. The water's going to disappear right into a little cavern here, but our water storage is all underneath here. We'll probably end up doing some sort of landscape plants on top of that just to disguise that. Up at the top here, we are right up against this tree, so we're hitting a bunch of roots over here on this side. Another good reason to use the concrete cloth so it doesn't penetrate our liner and give us trouble there. The plan is to come around here, have a little pooling area, and this is where our main cascades will be, starting from up top, bouncing down through and then working its way down into our reservoir. We've got a great vantage point from the house. That's the kitchen right there with those windows. They've got this patio that's right here. Typical suburban backyard here in Madison, tight backyards, but what's cool about this is it's very intimate. Everything's kind of closed in, and that waterfall sound is just going to permeate right through the house. We're doing our best not to just step on top of each other while we're working in here, but it's going to be pretty cool when it's finished. You gotta check this out. We've got our waterfall framing started for this drop that's gonna be coming into the stream area. We've got this big rock on the left side, and we used a piece of a driftwood stump to frame the right side. Right now, Bolivar is doing some really nice stacked stonework that's gonna go in between all the way to the top. We'll incorporate some larger rocks at the top of it, so it'll look like one rock formation. Get some moss in there to finish it all off. That's gonna be spectacular. With these small waterfalls, attention to detail is paramount, because you're not talking about huge cascades in the backyard, so you're not going to hide a lot of imperfections. So we've really got to go through and make sure we hit every little mark with our detail work. That's what Bolivar is really, really good at.
Yes. Amazing. This is absolutely stunning. Oh my God. This is like, I don't even know whose backyard this is.
It's spectacular.
This is great. This is just, you guys.
They got your mom's stone in there too. Look at that.
Oh my God, I love that. This right here is just amazing. I'm blown away.
I would say how you incorporated everything into the backyard, tied it into the existing stone walls that we had.
Yeah, and you guys,
I mean, pretty spectacular.
Work. I mean, I've been watching these guys work. Holy, I can't. There's so much to it. There's so much meticulous little nuances that it's like it's been here forever. So
creative detail.
I love it. I love it.
One of the things that really made a big impact for us is the fact that the white noise drowns out a street and a park we have across the street. We've got a bunch of neighborhood kids that we absolutely adore, but having that beautiful waterfall sound in the background has just been amazing. Second piece, I think, at night, when the lights come on inside it. We've got our shed back there, it lights the whole thing up, got such a beautiful flicker.
Oh yeah, lights cascading.
It's awesome. People walk by, they think we have a fire going in the backyard, actually. Some of the neighborhood kids came through and they'd never seen it, and we're just pretty much in awe. They're saying, oh, it's so cool, you've got a river in your backyard.
But not only that, I think from the first time when you had asked me about it, I was just so excited about everything. I just couldn't really put my thoughts into it. But looking at it, it's like it's always been here. And I had little kids who were like 5, 7, and they're like, oh, it doesn't look like, this thing's been here all along, right? I'm like, no. They're like, this is so cool. So I think that's what's really beautiful about it. And I mean, the craftsmanship and the stuff that you guys did, I mean, if I didn't see it for myself, it was just amazing. And it was so worth it. I mean, I had total faith in you, but you never know what's going to happen until it just comes all together. And until the water came on, I was like, what? So yeah, I mean, it's...
Michelle makes a good point there. So we pulled into Atlantis, looked at one of the containers inside, talked to the woman who was in the driveway,
right,
and she turns around and says, oh, well, you're talking something specific. Hey, Jack, why don't you come talk to these guys?
Yeah.
I turned around. I thought it was the maintenance guy. He's sitting there, he's working on the truck, painting the chassis of the truck.
It was you.
Next thing you know, it's the artiste himself.
You're like, hey, what do you know? This is awesome.
Really, come on down. Trust me. No problem.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
I felt like Flounder in Animal House.
I just got a good
gut
feeling. I mean, I've always been like that. And the first time we met you, I just felt you were really personable. I didn't feel like you were doing this high pressure thing, and you were sincere. You came across sincere. You're like, it's organic, and I can't really explain it. And I'm thinking to myself, I can kind of understand that, because as a nurse, when I'm doing things and I have no idea what I'm doing, even though I do know what I'm doing, it's like you just got to go through the motions. And then watching you come in, and you were like, the guys are doing your stuff, and then all of a sudden, here comes Jack. He's like, nope, put that over there. Nope. He's sitting back. He's like, nope. The guys are moving things around. They're like...
I'm glad it was something that had to come on the fly, because it was something you said, well, this is going to go here, this is going to go here. I would have felt like I would have gotten something out of a box that would have been cookie cutter.
We didn't want that.
And a little bit more creativity was going to be necessary, because we know we had a very unique space.
Yeah.
And being able to expand and go a little bit off to the side, a little bit further, blend everything into the natural rock look that we really enjoy, and just conversating with you and recognizing that you understood what we were looking for, and you could hear it in the conversation.
Right? We thought we were going to have this little...
Yeah, it started off as a narrow little slit.
And John's like, I don't know about this, and I'm like... You guys did a great job. We love it.
Working in small spaces provides a really unique challenge, but having the team that we do to pull this all together really made it all possible. Drop me a comment, let me know what you guys think about this incredible water feature in this small space. What would you have done differently? Hit that subscribe button, come on back. Every week we're going to show you beautiful water features and water feature builds here on Atlantis Water Gardens. See you guys on the next one.